did you enlist into the war, into the military?
Neither one.
Neither one? So how did you get into the military?
I volunteered for the draft. That's what it amounted to.
Okay.
Kind of like enlisting, but you don't really enlist. You just say, move my name up. I want to get it over with.
Yeah. That's cool. What kind of branch did you go into? What kind of service branch?
What?
What kind of branch of the military did you go into once you got into the military?
What kind of what?
Branch.
What branch did
Army.
you go into?
I can't hear very well. I'm sorry.
You're okay. We'll make do, bud. It's all right. So you were in the army? Okay.
Alright.
What wars did you serve in? What time period?
What time period did you serve in?
1950.
I went in December 53, got home in December 55.
Oh, Richard, what was your role in the military? What did you do?
What was my role?
Yeah.
Well, I'd tell you that you probably won't mean nothing to you, but artillery sound ranging. Like I said, it didn't mean nothing to you, right?
Can you tell me what that is?
We had like 6 microphones we'd put out 3/4 of a mile apart, more or less in a line. And the idea was to put, when they fired their guns, is to pick those sound waves up when they hit the microphone. And then from that we were able to backtrack it to the source of origin, hopefully.
Do you remember your first days in service?
Say what?
Do you remember your first days in service?
Do I remember what?
Do you remember the first days in your service?
I went into service.
Yeah. Like, what did you do the first one?
Well, I don't know if I can tell you exactly, but like I said, it was December. I went in before Christmas, and I got to leave before I left. I got to leave away from the branch service, and
What kind of problems did you have while you were in the military?
what kind of who?
Problems?
Like conflicts?
Did you see any fighting?
Can't hear you. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
What kind of conflicts did you have?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Korean War was just getting over in December '53. That's when I went in, and everybody said, you're going to go to Korea. They also said that, if you wanna go overseas, would you want to go overseas? And if so, where? And I said, well, I'd like to go, and I'd like to go in Germany. That's where they sent me.
So were you stationed in Germany then?
Were you stationed in Germany?
What?
Were you stationed in Germany, she said.
I can't hear you.
Were you stationed in Germany?
Were you stationed in Germany?
Yeah, clear down southwest part of the state somewhere.
What did you do to pass time when you weren't doing much?
Bremerhaven. Yeah. That ring a bell.
What was that?
Bremerhaven, I think.
Oh, is that where you were stationed? Okay. Zayden's got a question for you.
What did you do to pass time when you weren't doing much in Germany?
Can't hear you.
What did you do to pass time when you weren't doing much?
Richard, what did you do in Germany to pass time if you weren't doing a whole lot?
Play cards.
You love cards.
What's your favorite card game?
What kind of cards did you play?
500, but they still play. Bridge. Poker, about anything.
Did your military experience influence thinking about war or military in general?
What?
Did your military experience influence thinking about war or military in general?
Did it do what?
Influence you at all
To join the military?
to join?
What? No.
No.
No, the deal was I got out of school, high school, and I went to college, started going. I went about 6 months. And I just said, well, I get tired of the military, and that's respect, because every time I went any place, they said they wanted to know what I was going to do, and I said, well, I'd probably, go get my 2 years in and get out. And I said, oh.
Did you keep in contact with anyone and the people you met after the war? Did you still talk to people that you met after the war?
Did I what?
Did you keep in contact with people that you met after your service?
I have contact with the other men after I got out of the service?
Yeah, did you?
No. One I went in with, I did to a certain extent. Jim Sneer from Dubuque, Iowa.
Were you awarded any medals?
Were you awarded any medals?
Richard, did you get any medals while you were in the service?
Yeah. Nothing outstanding. Nothing to expound on,
Did you get Purple Heart or anything like that?
Why?
Did you get the Purple Heart or any of those?
Yeah, right. You start at the top, don't you? Work your way down.
Richard, what did you do for a career after the war?
Why?
What did you do for a career after the war?
I got out of the service, I come home and I went back to school. Business college. I went to Mason City, Hamilton's business college. Got out of there and, I didn't get out. I just was getting ready to do something, with my life. And they said, well, what do you want to do? And I said, well, what can I do? And, every place I'd go. Well, have you had your military training? No, I'm sorry, we can't take you till you get that out of the way. So that's when they decided, I'll go in and volunteer and go in and get it over with.
How did your military experiences affect your life?
How did your military experience affect your life?
How did it affect my life?
Yes.
I can't really say that it did. I had my military artillery and sound ranging, and you don't usually walk around the corner and say, "Oh, you're in the artillery sound ranging? Oh, yeah."
Did you have
Artillery sound ranging, you pick up the sounds in these mics, and they come in and you backtrack them to the right sort of region you open.
What rank? Did you have any type of rank in the military?
What?
Did you have any type of rank?
Training?
Rank.
Rank.
Yeah. Were you like a private or
I'm
general
first class.
First class.
Yeah, I had a chance to go to there. They wanted me to go to officers training school. I didn't want that, so I turned them down.
What was going on in Germany at the time?
When was it, what?
What was going on in Germany?
Okay, go ahead.
What was happening in Germany when you were there?
I didn't hear him, I'm sorry.
Nope, you're fine.
What was happening over there in Germany?
Well, the Korean War was just getting over, so wasn't much else going on. Just spend your time and get it over with.
Have you seen the Berlin Wall?
Have you seen the Berlin Wall?
What?
Have you seen the Berlin Wall?
The Berlin Wall?
Yes.
No. That was more or less across the central or upper part of the state, and I was way down the lower left-hand corner. Bremerhaven, I think is what the name of one of the towns close by was.
Okay. Did you see any fighting when you were in Germany?
Did you see any fighting while you were in Germany?
Between East and West Germany?
Had to fight my way out of a couple bars, but other than that, I didn't have any,
So you were lucky to be in Germany instead of in Korea.
Yeah, that's what I considered.
Yep. Did you have any family or friends in Korea?
Nope. I didn't have any family or anything when I went in, and I don't know, less than 3 months after I got out, I was married, so.
You guys have any other questions based off of what you guys were writing down?
Richard. Hey, Richard.
Okay, bud.
Here. Did you want to see the Berlin Wall?
Did I who?
Did you want to see the Berlin Wall?
Did you want to see the Berlin Wall?
No, not particularly. I saw a lot of important places when I was over there. I went to I visited France. And Berlin, you know. So that's basically what I did. Is when I got a chance, I went and seen some country.
What was your favorite part in Germany?
What?
What was your favorite part that you did in Germany?
What was my main job?
Your favorite part?
Favorite part? Probably meeting the people and enjoying the food. Probably heard of Wiener Schnitzel.
What?
Probably heard of Wiener Schnitzel. Well, that was a food in Germany.
Wiener Schnitzel?
Pretty popular.
What'd
Or
you say?
had a
Wiener
lot of
Schnitzel?
that.
What was it again?
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I've heard that.
Richard? When you were testing like the sounds and stuff, what were you trying to find?
When I was what?
Testing.
When you were testing the sounds, what were you trying to find?
I didn't lose anything.
No.
No.
When you were testing the sounds, Richard, what were you trying to find when you were testing them?
Well, I was just trying to find peace of mind and contentment. Good living. A lot of the Germans had a hard time coming. They was, of course, coming out of their war. And
So you were trying to bounce sounds off, right? That was your job? To measure sound waves?
So, like, was your job to find the point of origin from the sounds of the artillery?
my job was, we had 5 units in each battalion, Company A, B, C, and D, and I was in C. And we had of course, we had a sound ranging crew in each one. So every once in a while we'd have a contest to see which one was the best. And needless to say, we come in first usually most of the time. That's because they had me as the sound ranger,
Sound ranger.
chief sound ranger.
What were you trying to find? Were you trying to find artillery guns or tanks?
When I was in, I really didn't want anything. I just wanted to get in and get over, get it over with and
Yeah.
get home again.
Yeah.
I really wasn't looking for anything.
No, yeah. I gotcha. Is that any other questions? Now or never? Do you want to add your last little bit or that one?
Is there anything else you'd like to add that we haven't covered in this interview?
Anything else you wanted to add to this interview that we didn't ask?
Anything else I want to bring out?
Yeah.
I don't know, nothing else. What paper is this, or what a deal is it to go into? This here.
What is this for?
It's a school paper.
It's